Oil porn. All right, we good. Gratitude. Peace, peace, peace. What's up, Cynthia and Beans? I'm hyped today. Show you guys a little what I do at home. That's oil pulling. Coconut oil, and you just gargle it, all right? So the point of doing that is because I just hopped out the shower, put my clothes on, had coconut oil in my hair. I had the aloe vera plant soaking in my hair all day yesterday. Because I never made it to that. Oh look, there's a piece of aloe vera right now. See? Hair feels all soft. Anyways, this is the oil I made. It's good for us, our hair. So anyways, what am I talking about today? What are we talking about in this moment? Oh, this punk ass Barbie doll ass culture. We're trying to fit into that. And how that perpetuates the sadistic and perverted over-sexualized mentality of this nation. They be like sex sells. That's a Western term concept. That's not no focus of life. That is all the way the wrong priority. But this is how people act. This is how they you see it in the advertising. This is how people act, period. If they want to. And it's like sexuality is the first priority. Like you can't leave the house without looking sexy. What about looking professional, intelligent, dignified, elegant? I mean, there's so many angles you could take, but everybody wants to look like a fucking Barbie doll with snuffleupagus ass eyelashes. I put on the snuffleupagus ass eyelashes before. I did. It was cute though. You have to know you're cute without it. What the fuck? It was just bothering me. The Barbie doll, LOL, sexually deviant culture that's here. The city I live in, there was an incident 3 years ago where the principal, the vice principal, the nurse, I was just looking up some information. I was reading the articles about it again today. Oh, I posted it on my page. Of course, they denied it, but they strip searched 4 girls. That's not, where is it in your protocol? The police won't even strip search. Oh, let me explain. Strip search a middle schooler. They're in middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And I remember it was in January 2019, and it all correlated to me. And it all happened around the MLK anniversary, January 2019. And so, yep, gratitude. Rewind, Birmingham, Alabama, 1963. I posted articles on my Facebook page. And the bombing on how it killed 4 little girls. But it's the same concept of these institutions doing whatever to your children. Yesterday, my child was talking about, because she was being funny. She hears me talk all the time, so she wanted to have a conversation. And she was like, well, I want to be the police when I grow up. It was funny because she was like halfway rolling her eyes when she said it too. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot you said that the other day. Well, let me explain to you how this works. I said, why? She said, well, because I wanna get the bad guys. I was like, but the police are the bad guys. I said the institutions, the government institutions, the police are an extension of the government institutions. And the police are just like the media, just like the schools, just like the churches. They are causing the problem, part of the problem. They were put there to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to put on fake ass everything and not rock crowns. Fake ass everything. Even the education. But it's the whole point is about distracting somebody, whether I made essential oils in it, you know, antiviral, antibacterial, all shoot, anti-inflammatory, all natural, no alcohol. Culture is disgusting. I do everything to, it will create its death culture. I had to explain some things. I had to go back in history and explain how the police were even started. Why? To what they do to the property, to protect our property. I had to explain that there was terms and psychological terms that if you are a slave and you don't want to be a slave anymore, you have a mental dis-ease. The American psychiatric definitions. I had to explain that police use their weapons and their perceived power to attack the melanated citizens here. So the way I explained these things to her, I was like, X-Men, because I've been already told her because she loves X-Men. She's like, oh yeah, the mutants, they have powers. I was like, that's because they're melanin, and they have special powers. That's us. That's us. And you see how the whole world is trying to attack the X-Men because of their special powers? That's what happens today. It's the same concepts. I gotta show her, what are we gonna watch? What's the movie with Neo? The Matrix. We're gonna watch that together. Because all of these, it's all, we live it. We already know. We already know. So, I had to explain to her, even with schools being set up and with the indigenous children and taking them, treating them children however they want. Yeah, talk about it. And it's indoctrination to tell you what they want to plant seeds of inferiority. I can't. You have to know who your enemy is. And I explained to her, at this point in the game, it's against everybody. They said, fuck it, we're just gonna get everybody. It's not just a certain race. It's always been done for control. And that's literally how the whole country that we call America was created. Why it's created? It's anti-life. Everything that was on Turtle Island with these indigenous people, our ancestors, that we don't know about, or that you won't learn about in school, pardon me. This is some all-natural air freshener. I didn't make this, I purchased this. Awesome. It's Flower Garden. I gotta get my essential oils. I gotta get my sandalwoods on, frankincense. These ancient oils that are protected, just like using thieves and essential oils to protect. They're antiviral. It's very simple. It's very simple. Not that, anyways. History, culture, facts, reality versus the lies that are indoctrinated. Oh, good. That's why I brought this out. Ancient artifacts that are in museums. Empirical evidence. This is like a dollar store relic. But you comprehend what I'm saying in the masks. This was made in China. But have you ever been to a museum filled with ancient masks? They take everything and flip the culture. Now they use a mask to tell you can't tell the truth. They use a mask to hide behind like the big bad wolf. So you don't even recognize your enemy. You just send your children to. I did that. I had issue after issue after issue after issue. And I wasn't even wearing a crown back then. I wasn't. People ask me why I wear a crown. I had a domestic violence issue. I used to have this. I used to wear this around my neck. And he used to always try to pull it off. So then I would find different dyes. I always had to remake my necklace. This piece was gifted to me by a high priestess. Gratitude, high priestess Ishara. Gratitude. She both there like, woo wee. So I'm grateful. I was able to learn from her and be inspired by her. While on my path. Whew. Real ones, what they do is show you who you are. That's it. That's all it's about. If you don't know who you are, then that's why you're letting people tell you what to do. Letting people treat you any type of way. If your focus is on looking like a Barbie doll, because somebody has to stand up for it and tell the truth and tell people you're literally perpetuating the shit you say you don't like. How's somebody gonna treat you with respect when you don't respect yourself? Shit is sickening, yo. Yeah, I'm about to do that. I'm about to delete every Facebook person I know that does that. That be on that shit. Yup. It's like people just want to they just want to show their body. Instead of, it's like, do you have no accomplishments to show? And then people do have accomplishments to show. So it's like, then you feel like you're not going to be accepted if you didn't paint a whole face on? And you walk out the house one fucking day without cleavage. These things are looking for external validation. That's what it boils down to. Well, fake hair. Fake hair. I don't wear weaves. I have had extensions. I did try wigs before for like 2 months. So try different things, but it's insulting. I have had relaxers. But it's all boiled down to not accepting who you are. Just fucking be you. And love you and accept you. And stop looking for external validation. Because that's all you're doing is going out of your way in a very dense, mundane, physical, basic ass, low vibrational, low hanging fruit ass way. So therefore, you're going to attract the motherfucker that wants low hanging fruit. Because, there it is. And then you're showing your child to be like that. And then have the same low ass standards and operate in the same low vibrational energy. If you condone it and you are it, then you're perpetuating it. And it's all LOL Pizzagate culture. Because the LOL dolls is just showing your children how to be little Cardi B's. Little future strippers. They know Cardi B but don't know Ida B. Ida B Wells. Confirmation. And they sit and learn 13 years of public school. Not happy, not healthy, not successful. I mean, I say this in like every video. You can go back to when I started my channel in jail. This is what I do. I don't understand. No, I do understand. But I don't understand people's choice to stay in ignorance. to be the fucking programming that they put out. Oh, because they think it's cool. Oh, because they are not accepting themselves because they're trying to hide in various forms. Just make art. Make masks. You don't have to like mask yourself. But it's all about making the mark on the world, right? And the energy that's perpetuated. You already know. Indigenous people, ancient cultures, they lived harmoniously in alignment with the planet that they need. It's a what you call it? Symbiotic relationship. Like yin and yang. The plants give out what we need and we give out what the plants need. It's beautiful. It's a divine plan. It's irrefutable, undeniable, like the stars. No matter where you go on this planet, you can fucking leave the planet and it's still the same truth. But that Jesus story ain't gonna hold. Jesus, Muhammad, Allah, these not gonna hold up outer space. No jaywalking, racism, all the isms, all the fucking isms, including what do you call it? Homo, what's the word? Homo sapiens? Heterosexual versus the homosexuality. That's what I'm referring to. Including that. Woo! Fuck around and go on another planet, and I bet you ain't trying to eat the meat. I bet you ain't trying to eat the animals out there. I bet you ain't trying to catch them. Life is interesting. People don't even know that you can breathe air. Air and sunlight and moonlight are nutrients. And water. Oh, I keep talking like that. I know. I had to fast. I had to fast again. It's that time. It's that time. That's right. Isn't there like an eclipse about to happen? I'm saying it's a Taurus. Well, the moon is in Aries, so then there's... Do I have to fast today? You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. It's just what results do you want? You want to abstain from the physical? Well, I guess that's what we're doing then. Confirmation. Let me hop right into these mudras and mantras because I was supposed to only say we're gonna talk about this Barbie doll ass punk ass culture, but first we're gonna do the mantras and mudras. Today's Monday, so we're working with the sacral chakra. The moon correlates with the sacral chakra, the orange one, the sensuality, feeling, right? The second chakra. Always together, never apart. Oh, the ovaries and testicles. It's the fluids. Kidneys, colon, urinary tract. Because all these body organs have fluids and produce fluids and how they operate. Lumbar vertebrae. Basin, sacrum, liquids. Bile, water, mucus, milk, lymph, blood, semen, sweat. That's all sacral chakra, the orange one, and that's moon. You already know. The moon rules the waters, the liquids. Alright? So today's Monday. Mondays correlate with the moon. So we go to the moon chakra, the chakra that correlates with the moon. That's the orange one. That's the sacral chakra. Everything correlates with planets. No, you're not going to learn that in the public school system. You're not going to learn that in an indoctrinated religion. No religion. And so that's why I got to do these exercises. Especially today. The moon is in Aries. right. Because that's it's natural. It's what is. The Western culture, the youngest nation on earth, America, the corporation. It's not even a nation. Gratitude. Confirmation. Confirmation again. Gratitude. As I think it's stupid to say excuse me for detox for releasing. Like we're supposed to do. I give gratitude, I give thanks. If I'm gonna acknowledge that I just did it, I'm not about to apologize like it's something bad. Same thing when I pass gas. But that's just me. That's what I do. Like right now. No sex, no bra, no cosmetics. Stand for something or fall for anything. So for Scorpio season, I was like, that's a little challenge I'm doing. People be doing dumbass fucking challenges. The whole culture is deaf culture. That was the point. That's what I was getting at. And it's so deviant and disrespectful and demonic and just motherfucking senseless. No senses. The orange, sacral, no sense. It's lacking critical thinking. And it's ridiculous. I don't condone it. I speak against it. Oh, it's all oppressive. Truth is the enemy of oppression. That's why I do it. They want you to focus on every fucking thing except for you don't know what a planet is, you don't know the stars, you don't know your birth star, you don't know your moon sign. But you know how to, y'all know my favorite thing to say, you know how to fucking pop your ass in a handstand upside down. And you idolize people like Cardi B. The fuck out of here. Instead of the real stars. The real stars, that's the whole thing. Everything is the mindful. It's all zoop zoop. It's all just, you better see the bullshit. They have everything. They want you to focus physical, instead of the spiritual and the unseen. This is just the shell, it's just a vessel. So that's what the Western culture does. Well, we know that these plants, these herbs, and how it affects the body and these chemicals, instead of giving you chemicals that are nourishing, instead of nourishing your divinity, that's my slogan, that's what we do. That's what I do. That's what I normalize nourishment, and we nourish your divinity. Shit is crazy. So instead of nourishing your divinity, they want to deplete it. What is this? Poison it. Extract it. Kill it. Manipulate it. Mutate it. An abomination. Because they can't beat it. So, y'all, we all learned in the public school system, though. We sure learned about the convicts that came to Turtle Island because they were outlaws. They weren't wanted where they were from. And they were sent on some experimental shit. We all know about the biological warfare, smallpox in the blankets. That's the same shit that they on today. It's all the same. This is the point. This is the whole point. And that's the whole point. That's what the presidents do. That's what they vow to do. That's why I don't vote for no fucking president. And they taught you that your vote don't count anyways. The electoral college. I don't remember all the details of the shit that I learned. I just remember when I was in 5th grade, like, well, you guys just said that we all vote, and then it's a group vote, and then it goes down to one delegate, or the electoral college, and then we've lived watching the people voted for something separate than however the fuck this punk ass system works. I don't care. I don't do it. Because I know what it's created for. The president always said the vow to keep the Moors down. The indigenous people. They don't want you to know about a UCC and that you can travel anywhere on the globe like ancestors have done. Everything they know they got from you and they put it in museums. But they want to give a Picasso some type of credit for copying our shit, for being a plagiarist? Same always. Who they say is the... Fuck this weak ass, Roman ass, Greek ass, copycat ass, plagiaristic ass, deviant ass, westernized, Barbie doll ass, deaf culture. And that's how it started. And so when you see, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. That's cognitive dissonance. That's what happens when you hear truth. They don't want you to know truth because truth is the enemy of oppression. They want to oppress you. They want you more focused on trying to change your fucking gender than what your children are being, the seeds that they're putting in your children. That the fact that your children don't know where food comes from or how to grow it. It's making the people dependent on a culture that was created to kill them. You don't condone that. You don't participate. That's what America, the corporation, is. Destroy the indigenous people and culture and do everything the opposite that they do. So it's just perpetuated. And here we are today. You don't fucking know that you got the wrong focus. So it's not about your colors, not about your feelings, not about your religion. It's about oppressing fucking the planet with death culture. Oh, capitalism, colonization. Shit. They use the legal system to do it. Oh, it's a law. How real it is. It's a law that don't make it right. And it's man's law. It's not natural law. Who are you when you decide this is the way we operate? What, you taking resources and making people pay for it? Fire. The solar power is free. But you're not going to learn how to make a solar powered anything so you don't have to pay a company. How about learning your own technology, telekinesis? When we've all done it, we've all thought something about someone and then that person called. Like, oh wow, I was just thinking about you. Or said somebody's name and then end up seeing them later that day. They don't want you to know about your intuition. They don't want you to focus on your heart. They're like, oh, mental health. Mental health is not the problem. People have cognitive functioning abilities except for the people who don't. You know when someone has a real mental health issue. They keep calling it mental health. They do anything to hide the fact that the goddess, God is the goddess. Where we all came from. Came through. You want to be here. We're on the goddess, on earth. All of us came through a womb. And if you believe, and then you tell your children that the first woman came from a man's rib, then you must have went to 13 years of public school and been brainwashed. You must be indoctrinated and brainwashed to say some stupid shit like that. You just go ahead and tell them about the tooth fairy. Matter of fact, I don't do that neither. That's you are energetically trading your child's body part for money at night while they're asleep. What does that sound like? Or how about, we don't talk to strangers, but let's get dressed up and stand in line so you can go sit on a stranger's lap and we're going to take a picture. It's perpetuating all of this perverted ass, over-sexualized, toxic masculinity, patriarchal, we just want to not respect the woman as culture. So walk out the house with some fucking dignity about yourself. Stand for something. You should be more concerned with how your children feel and how you feel. That's what I was getting at with the mental. It's not mental health. It's emotional health. It's the lack of nourishment. It's the no woman. It's the we're just going to ignore the womb. We're literally. I don't do indoctrinations. I don't do masks. This is the only mask I know. These are the only masks I do. Buddha's a black woman with Bantu knots. Let me just let's just activate the chakras. Make sure they're spinning harmoniously. You know, let's get into these sciences. Let's release and heal. There's so much trauma. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. The culture perpetuates, condones, puts it in your face, molesting children. So you better protect yours and stand up for yours. Oh, I have to find that article. I'm gonna look it up so I can post it on my page. Where it was like the remains they found of school, which means hell, right? Of indigenous children and the atrocities that they endured or that happened. Let's just and the same shit happened today. Yo, that's why I was talking to my daughter. I was talking to her. The corporations, all the agencies, all the government agencies, it's an arm and it's an extension. And what's the government do? Govern. That's control. The mind. That's what it's about. That's what they're trying to do. You better use your heart. You better have some heart out here. So we work on the emotional health, the feminine aspect, the unseen, picking up the matriarch in here. None of us will be here. Everything they got. It's time for me to stop talking. So the orange chakra, Svadhisthana, I was already reading to you. I was already explaining. The key words are, I feel. See, it's that water. I feel. Sensations. Feeling. Feelings, sex, food, appetite. So this is the energy today. Monday, moon energy. The chakra that correlates with the moon, you already know. The moon, woman, the womb. I'm going to talk the whole truth. And nothing but the truth. And that's why they mad. They don't want... Truth is the enemy of oppression. So, these exercises have been very effective for me to release energy that no longer serves me. To activate and increase my energy, my potential, my abilities. So I enjoy sharing it with others. It's very simple. It's free. You can do it in your mind. It's powerful, potent. Because it's vibration. And you're using your body as an instrument like you're supposed to. Well, you're right. Everything is a tool. So instead of using your body to be on some basic, physical, bum-ass, Cardi B-ass, Barbie doll-ass shit, use your body, raise your frequencies, and transcend your reality. Oh. It's not just about feeling good. It's actually about creating better conditions. But you can't do that till you feel it. You get what you focus on. So if you're focusing on Barbie doll shit, you're not going to get to that mansion because you want to be a Barbie doll. Because you want to be a fucking, what are those called? A Hooters bouncing ass bunny. Instead of just accepting yourself for as you are. And so that's the whole mind flip that women need men. Men need women. We need each other in gratitude. Oh, I'm not a feminist. At all. At all. I have to clarify that. I always got to say that. That shit don't make sense. That's not balanced. That's not Mayat. That's just another distraction. when the men and women were coming together and working together to fight for human rights, that was a distraction to come in. And now this is all escalated. And the, I'm gonna talk about it. The concept, the problem is the LBGQTXY. I don't fucking care. The alphabet crew, whether it's them or the FBIs or the ABCs or the everything but color, or the NBCs, none but Caucasians, or the problem with these media stations, the fourth state, the government, or with the alphabet boys, the FBI, the federal faith-based initiative, in the church. Ooh! This the opposite of life. The regals at the bottom. You will see this. You will specifically see this on these flags. What they're doing is fucking up the chakras. I don't stand for that. And who the fuck said you could have a rainbow? First of all, the Rainbow Coalition, that's Huey P. Newton. Right. Oh, the Black Panthers, Almond Jaguar. Oh, how did I just now see that? Oh. So, in alignment with what is, not accepting, perpetuating, condoning, decide, well, I don't have to, you don't have to say shit about it. But when good men do nothing, evil prevails. And then your children see shit that don't make sense, but they also see you not saying shit. That's a sign of goosebumps. That's the same as just sliding it under the rug. Let's just put it in the closet. I'm not saying there's a big ass elephant in the room and we're just all gonna be squished, but we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna come up. You don't come up with solutions, and it's all deviant, and it's all done to get your babies. Because then they don't know it's wrong. They don't know. You got to tell them the truth. So she'll be seeing pictures of police and riots, so she can know the reality and see. You don't want to sign up to be part of the team that was created to keep you down and still does that to this day. I gotta show her. Okay, present day Tamir Rice. Back in the day, Emmett Till. I gotta show her. Motherfuckers think it's about race. It's about ownership of this land. And it just so happens to be that the people who are here and indigenous and copper skinned on Turtle Island are a completely different color from the people who came from the colder climates in Europe. So we can take it back so much further. And how Europe came out of the Dark Ages and then it went to the Age of Enlightenment. Well, that happened because the melanated Moors from Morocco crossed the Strait of Gibraltar into Europe, the continent. What fucking country is that? Spain. I'm getting on my map shit. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Because I know we all in the 13 years of public high school, but don't know no type of geography. Remember when they celebrated International Day, and then I do not one fucking country from Africa. That's because it's indoctrination. That's how they work. Well, we're just gonna not talk about that. We're not gonna talk about how many elements from the periodic table are over there. And this. We're not gonna talk about the Fertile Crescents. We're not gonna. Because if we show you, and it's so simple to see. Oh, there we go. Middle East. That fuck out of here. That's Africa. You just don't want to call it Africa. Wait, can you see where I'm pointing at? Okay, here you go. You see Africa. That's these things they call the Middle East. That's all part of Africa. They just don't want to call it that. Jordan, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Yemen, Omans. right here on the next to the Red Sea. On the other side, we have Egypt, Sudan, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Dubai. What's that? Dubai? Somalia. There go Madagascar. Anyways, here's Pakistan, Iran, Afghanistan. They're here. This land right here is where all the Bibles take place. All like right here. All those copper skin, woolly hair people. When they're showing you pictures of olive skin people, that's not accurate history. Well, you know what? It's not even an accurate story. But that's how real it is. Motherfuckers will believe that the people who lived here X amount of 6,000 years ago look like Caesar Borgia. And that men came from a woman's womb. I mean that women came from a man's rib. So apparently you'll believe anything. Damn, I still ain't do the mantras and mudras. That's okay. That's okay. It's alright. Y'all know how I get. You seen these videos. You know how I get, man. I don't fuck with this bum ass culture. And I'm not teaching that to mine. Maybe like, where do you want to work, Rebro? She does it. She's gonna have a business, multiple businesses. We don't talk about jobs, having a job. Same concept. Back in the day, oh, you can't be a lawyer, you could be the janitor though. Let's just get to the orange sacral chakra. Talk about the crystals that correlate with it. And oh, this part is very good. When it talks about what it looks like when it's blocked versus harmonious. Oh shoot, why do I always do this? Zoop, 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 zoop. Okay. Oh, I want her in the picture. In the video. There we go. Alright. That's Luella. She came in last night. And when I brought her in, it was snow. It started snowing too. As I was getting her out of the soil. And repotting her. So that's awesome. And she's named after the matriarch that watches over me. Watches over our family. Nobody over except the ones that we lost. So stay watching over us. Luella Florence Daniels Johnson. Yup. Take that information, go right into the genealogy department. She told me that her grandma was 100% Cherokee Indian. Oh! I was so agitated talking to people. They're like, you came from Africa. You came from anywhere but here. That's indoctrination. We are the natives. We are the indigenous people. They don't want you to know that. That's what I said. The fight was over this land. And yes, the people you're fighting don't look like you. They don't like you. They don't fuck with you either. They lie to you and they create systems to control you. And poison you. And kill you. And take from you. And treat the children any type of way. So now motherfuckers, they meant to get pregnant. And that's supposed to be natural or okay. You don't comprehend. That's okay. Anyways. We'll do these and then I'll talk about the block versus harmonious. I'll just read it right now. That way it's more motivation to do it. When it's blocked, when the sacral chakra is blocked, how that manifests itself is like this. A fixation in the past. Regrets. Inability to be delighted. Feeling of guilt. absence of motivation, jealousy, envy, mood swings, lumbar and hip pain. So if you've had sexual traumas against you, and that's all that sacral chakra energy. Now, harmonious. The energy, when the sacral chakra is representing itself in a harmonious manner, it comes off as energy and joy of living. Because it feels good. Yeah, I feel good. Like that. That's that sacral chakra. I feel good. Energy and joy of living. Creativity and sensuality. Yes. Creative spirit. Good social relations. Ability to work with others. Ability to get excited and let go. Sensual and creative pleasures. All right. That's the Swadhisthana. I'm referring to that chakra, or it's known as the sacral chakra. Very sacred. Very sacred. Yes, it's the one dealing with sexuality. Like I say right here, ovaries and testicles. So that's why we're going over this on this Monday, this moon day, the chakra that correlates. All right. The mantra is VAM. Vam. You're going to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Vam. The mudra, which is hand placements that activate the chakras. The mantras are the words and the sounds and vibrations that activate the chakras. The mudras is how you do your hands to activate the chakra or energy. Like this, that's gratitude. Gratitude. It's the highest vibration. Very simple. Because our body is a tool. It's a weapon. How are you using it? It's like a shovel. You can use that to make a garden or to bust out some windows. It's all a tool. It's like information. That's why the truth is the enemy of oppression. Alright. This mudra, how it works. We are doing it today, my daughter and I. Let's see. Put this one, our two fingers together. Pinky and ring fingers go together. Your thumb and pointer fingers go together. All right. Then you're going to take the middle fingers up and bring it to touch your thumbs. And there we go. That's what it looks like. My dad taught me how to do this. Wow, I've done this forever. I'm so fucking not staying on the mission. All right, here we go. Boom. The pinky and ring finger together. Thumbs and pointer fingers together. And bring them down. Then you're going to put those like that. Pull them back. Bring your middle fingers over to touch your thumbs. That looked like a womb. Swadhisthana. Vam. You do this as many times as you like, as loud or as quiet as you like, as often as you like. It's okay if you start crying. That's happened to me so many times. Like, what happened? It's releasing. It's detoxing. It's getting rid of the energy that no longer serves you. You may have thoughts that come up. Keep going, but you can still work through it. Sometimes it's hard to sit still, especially for people who have a lot of energy. Okay, this is about channeling that energy in a harmonious and a productive way to enhance how you feel and who you are, your being, your auric field, your energetic being. And as we know, the physical is a representation of the internal. What we see is based on what's going on with the unseen. When the pumpkin comes out the ground, that's because of what was put inside. So we're putting inside and changing the inside. It's just like taking a shower. It's like vacuuming the car. Or putting oil in, doing those things, tune it up. Proud of you for choosing to enhance who you are and to transcend your reality and to bust out of these paradigms and to program yourself and to make yourself who you want to be the energy that you want to see, right? To make a change first in yourself. And then you can do this with your family. You can do this with your friends. It's like you can get together and drink. Y'all can get together and read a scripture. Y'all can get together to go shopping. Get together and do this energetic work for your lineage. So you can do more than just survive out here, thrive. This is internal nourishment, spiritual development. Nourish your divinity. Confirmation. Gratitude. Unknown force be coming through. No, I'm about to pull some tarot. No, I'm about to get into the tarot. Sometimes I like to go outside, barefoot, grounded, gazing at the sun or the moon, and boom, hit the mantras. Like how people like to pray, that's the ray. Don't be the P-R-E-Y. Put that ray out. And gratitude for the rays that come in. You get what you focus on. So focus on higher vibration. Focus on resonating with harmonious frequencies.